Hello everyone, and welcome to Relearning Yourself. My name is Delaney Swift, and I will be your host over the next 4 weeks, and I cannot wait to see how much you transform in just a small amount of time. So this course is called Relearning Yourself, Coming Back to Your Inner Child, and the reason why I call it this is because my whole goal for you is coming back to your truest, most authentic core self. I want to empower you with the tools that I've learned over time that have helped me come back to who I truly am. Now, it is an everyday practice, but if I could go back to myself a year ago, 5, 10 years, even a few months ago, and give myself these tools and resources, then maybe, I would have learned some of these lessons a little bit sooner. You are free to be exactly who you are and be your most authentic, creative, out there self and still be celebrated. You are meant to be here for a reason, and your child self might have known that in their imaginations, but as we age and we get older, we start to lose a little bit of that. And I just want you to get back to who you truly are at the core so that you can live who you were as a child and your honest truth now in your adult life. So you may be wondering, what is your inner child? Now, people have defined this all different ways. So there are researchers, psychologists, experts all around the world that describe it differently. Some describe it as the version of you that needs healing from trauma or abuse. I've heard other definitions where this is the most innocent or creative or most imaginative version of you. So the way I like to describe your inner child is really your core essence or your core being, or who you were before the world started to mold you into something different. So when we're a kid, obviously, we have these big, huge imaginations. We think we want to be a ballerina astronaut or a fireman scientist, or you name it. We have the most imaginatory minds, and then at a certain time we become very impressionable, where we're taking in everything around us like a sponge, and we start to view the world differently based on other people's opinions and social media and the way that we are raised. So I like to think that who we are at our core and who we are meant to be on this earth is who we are as our inner child, right? So the innocent, creative version of you who wants to come out and shine. So that sounds a little cheesy, but you get the point. That is how I would define inner child, or at least how we're going to define the inner child for the length of this course. It is important to note that we all come from different backgrounds. We're all different demographically, spiritually, religiously, physically. We're all completely different, right? From all of these things, right down to the individual households that we were brought up in, the way that our peers treat us, the adults around us, our teachers, all of these micro things shape who we are. We grow up with the world around us shaping who we become, and that is because of our conditioning, until we know better. This course is designed to help you uncover all of those conditionings and old patterns so that you can reclaim the true essence of your being. As you start putting your passions into practice in your everyday life, you can start living a truer, more authentic life. Are you ready? Let's get started.